Yeah, you said at the end, opportunity. Um, I've been a lot of years here where, the first few were, we didn't talk about Stanley Cup much. We talked about a lot more like just habits and, getting the organization going in the right direction. And then there were many years here of just scratching and clawing in that wild card spot. And then as of late, we've had years where there's more expectations. It's kind of at the point now where it's Stanley Cup or failure. So that's it sounds negative, but that's what's super exciting.
Like you and Jamie had to carry the load for a long time, right? And I don't mean for you to disparage your old teammates, but like you've got more around you, right? Like the depth of this team and all the parts, correct?
Yeah, I feel like if you asked Jamie or I back then, we'd be frustrated that we haven't gotten more pieces or, like you talked about. But when you see where our organization is today, that's because of things we did in the past. That's because of the patience our, organization and the guys in the front office have had. This isn't just like, we're a team that's going to be good for many years here. I mean, we have the ages all spread out. But yeah, looking on the roster and on paper, the opportunity we have here is awesome.
And I don't mean to dominate this, but and the mindset, right? I forget what the phrase is. I guess I am. A little bit less for a lot more.
Yeah.
Like that came from day one this year, right? And everybody seems to have bought into that. It just means less individually for more for the team, correct?
Pretty much. I mean, I think with any good hockey team or lineup that's deep, you're going to have guys that are maybe sacrificing in other personal categories. That's what makes you deep. You want to try to have two power plays when you can. You want to have a third or fourth line that could be a first or second line in another team. That's what makes teams, great. And I think if you look at, Vegas last year, I don't think a team was deeper than them. Obviously looking at their roster today, I mean, they're deep again. But we have a lot more confidence in ourselves this year as far as what we think we can match up to.
Getting to the bubble and then getting to the Western Conference Final last year, do those things build the scar tissue as we talk about?
I'll always be scarred from the bubble, for sure. If we have another one of those, I might take the option and just say that's it. But
injury, I'm hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I think, in history of this sport or in any sports, you got to lose a lot to figure out winning. I don't know why that is, but it's just kind of how it is. You learn from different experiences. A lot of times when you win, you figure out how to win again as well because you kind of know what it takes. But to get to that first step as a group, you got to go through some of those tough times as a team, as individuals, and it helps guide you along the way for your next chance, and this is our opportunity.
Bruce and Cassidy have both talked about this being kind of a budding rivalry last year, the bubble, all that. Do you guys in here see it as one of the top Western Conference rivalries with these guys?
Yeah, now for sure. I mean, I don't think we would have thought about the bubble too much until they beat us last year. Then you kind of put together that, maybe they're feeling a certain way that we're feeling this year. So it's two great teams going at it. I mean, on paper and their roster, I mean, you can look at it. It's a deep team. They've only gotten better since their roster last year. So, it's a huge challenge for us, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
What's key tonight against these guys?
Get to our game quicker than they get to theirs. Game one playoffs. I mean, there's tons of emotions, and you're gonna have butterflies in your stomach, and just look at it as the challenge, as exciting. Try to smile. Try to get to your game quicker than they get to theirs as a team, as individuals, and have fun.